All right, welcome back to the show. It is day 63, episode 63. All right, so this episode is just going to be updates. There's lots that obviously has happened in the last 2 weeks, and so now that I'm back, the cloud is settled, the dust has settled. I can really update you on what's been going on. Primarily, if you're watching this on YouTube, the YouTube version of the show, you may notice a change in the quality of the video. It's because I got a new phone. I finally, after 4 or 5 years, got a new phone. Yeah, I'm slow like that. I like to use a piece of tech, use a piece of gadgetry for as long as I can, as long as it's being useful. Obviously, with smartphones and smart devices, that the decline in their utility can happen pretty rapidly. I think towards the 4 or 5 year mark, it's been about in the last 6 to 12 months, my phone really started to get bogged down. I mean, with all the updates and the OS, all the new technology and things like that coming out, my phone just couldn't handle it. So it was time to update, and I'm glad I did. I got the latest iPhone, the 14 Pro Max, because this video looks amazing. Now, I know that's neither here nor there if you're listening to this on the podcast. I do want to let you know because, part of it is, for me, is sharing my process and how simple it is, keeping the podcasting process simple so that you guys, well, it makes it more accessible to any of you who want to go into podcasting yourself. My process hasn't changed. I shoot the video on the phone with a wired pair of earbuds. I then dump that video into my laptop. I rip the audio from there, fine tune it, refine it, make it sound nice, and then I use that as an MP3 to upload into Buzzsprout that you guys are listening to today. Now, that said, I may change that up a little bit because I'd like to be able to not have to deal with my laptop or my computer. Again, I want to make this process as accessible as possible. So what I'm going to try to do is use my old phone to record audio and just use my new phone for the video. Simplify things, right? The GarageBand or in my old phone still works very well, still records high quality audio. So I don't see why it wouldn't. And then again, that would remove the laptop from the situation, making it much more accessible, easier to travel, et cetera, et cetera. So the process hasn't really changed much. It hasn't gotten any more complicated, certainly, than it was before, just because I got a new phone. And actually, I'm hoping to find ways to simplify it even more now that I have a much more powerful phone than I did previously. So that's a primary update. Now, if you are watching this on YouTube, understand that I want you guys to know it's going to be a week behind. I started doing that on my travels. I was like, okay, I don't have time to keep up with video for one, and for two, well, let's just put it a week behind, right? So if you want to catch the most updated information, if you want to catch the latest episode when it gets released, go ahead and listen to the podcast for wherever you listen to podcasts on, and make sure you follow, subscribe on there. You're just gonna, the added advantage of doing that is just getting you guys the latest, so that you're not a week behind, right? So, but just so you know, I mean, if YouTube, I understand people still prefer YouTube. If that's your preferred method of taking and listening to podcasts and taking in your content from the internet, it's totally fine. I'll still continue to release these shows every day, or at least for up to 100. All right, so that's the update. Now, for Facebook, I did used to upload the video version of the show to Facebook. I stopped doing that. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the algorithms don't really like, at least the way I see it, don't really like Facebook. Well, no, the algorithms in Facebook don't really like videos that much. They're really, still pushing short form in terms of reels. They're pushing live still, I think, a little bit. So, there's not much love happening for just uploaded videos. And like that just, well, yeah, it's just for me, then it's just wasting time. So I went ahead and stopped that. So no more the show videos on Facebook. However, what I do want to do with Facebook is I want to start a community with the podcast, right? I want to start a Path of the Network Marketer group page where you guys can join. You guys can get on there and share your difficulties, share your challenges, ask questions, share your success stories, share what's winning, right? Like I want to create a community where we can kind of empower each other, lift each other up, support each other, right? So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be Facebook Same thing, right? Path of the Network Marketer will be the title of it. I will make an official announcement once that's ready, but it'll just be a group page. I do have already a page where I was uploading the videos, but that wasn't getting any traction. So group page is where I think it's going to be at. Again, primarily because I want to have a discourse. I want to have a conversation with you guys. I want this to be a two-way streak and not just me talking into a microphone. So I will announce when that group page is ready. It's going to be within the next day or two. It's very easy to put a group page together, but go ahead and find it there, and then you can interact, you can ask questions, and I get to kind of get to know you guys on a more personal level, or at least it's not just me talking to a camera or a microphone, right? It'll be a two-way streak. So those are the updates. New camera, YouTube video, or the YouTube version of the show is a week behind the actual release of the episode. No more Facebook videos version of the show, but we will be creating a group page where we can, my goal again is to grow a community to help, again, so that we can lift each other up. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.